Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So in today's video, I would like to talk about Buju Banton creating history as being the first Jamaican to have like a big sold out tour across North America in some of the most iconic arenas. We saw Buju Banton performance earlier last week when he sold out the UBS Arena. We've seen the Barclays Center, home of the Brooklyn Nets. We see the TD Garden, home of Boston, I think the Boston Celtics, and we see all these iconic arenas across North America being sold out. And I was looking up today, and in Canada here, in the Scotiabank Arena, that's the home of the Toronto Raptors, that's almost sold out, and that concert is in October. He has almost sold out concert also in November of this year. So let's talk about it.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Buju Banton!
Yes, so before we have this conversation, please leave in the comment section below, do you think there's any Jamaican artist, whether it's dancehall music or reggae music, who would have been able to sell out a Barclays Center, a Scotiabank Arena, the way Buju Banton is doing? Just leave it in the comment section. I don't know, people might say like Vibes Cartel, people might say Beanie Man, people might say Bounty Killer, but I don't know, because I know Vibes Cartel, though massive in Jamaica and seen as a legend, Vibes Cartel was never able to have that international appeal the way a Buju Banton and like a Beanie Man was, big on the international level. But my personal opinion, like, I'm not sure there's any other Jamaican act that could have sold out these arenas. Just to give you an example, the last Jamaican act to sell out an arena in Canada was Bob Marley in like I think about 2 years before he died, when he sold out what's known as the Air Canada Centre way back in the days. So let me know in the comment section, do you think any other Jamaican act could have sold out all of these stadiums across North America? And why I'm saying this is because there's a lot of conversation happening about reggae music and dancehall music, and how reggae music and dancehall is dying on the international scene, and how Afrobeat is taking over. And the thing is, we have seen the steady decline of the music over the years. I've had the privilege to be right there in the mix when dancehall was just being birthed, when dancehall was just about to take off. I have had the privilege to grow up in a place called Cockburn Pen Waterhouse area, right there growing up around people like Josie Whale, like Daddy U-Roy, Admiral Bailey, Beanie Man, Yellow Man, Ninja Man, and the list goes on. Right in that circle there when reggae music, before dancehall music, was able to make it international with Shabba and Lady Patra and many more. You know, Mad Cabra, you know, with Flex, when those albums were able to sell gold and they were big on the international level. And to me, the biggest decline of the music that I've seen is the performance. And you know, when you take a look at what Buju Banton was able to pull off last week, and you see all of the concert that he has sold out, and you know, even Canada people are excited to go to Scotiabank because the Scotiabank Arena have not seen a dancehall act sold it out. I think Burna Boy came sometime earlier this year and sold out, or it was last year, but Burna Boy I think was one of the last person, you know, in Afrobeats and to sell out a Scotiabank Arena. So to see that a concert being held in October is pretty much like 80% sold out already for a Jamaican act, and to see that the last person that sold that was Bob Marley. And yeah, the performance is, because you know, being in the diaspora, you know, for those of us in Canada, in America, and you are following what's going on in Jamaica, and you see, you know, Jamaican artists say, you know, I'm going on a North American tour. And when you're on the ground in places like New York, in places like Toronto, and those artists pull up and they go to a nightclub, most of us like look at it and, you know, say that is not a tour. Like going to a nightclub, selling out 1,000 occupancy nightclub, or you know, 500. You know, most people don't look at that as a tour. When you talk about tour, you're talking about selling out 18,000 seat arenas, basketball arenas. That is what we see as a tour. And you know, when you see some of the concerts that happen, firstly, most of the concerts they are performing to the Jamaican in the diaspora or Caribbean nationals in the diaspora. So when you look out in the crowd, you feel like you're still on the ground in Jamaica. You're seeing Jamaicans, you're seeing people from Trinidad, people from St. Vincent. When you the contrast between that and a Buju Banton concert, you're seeing people from all spectrum of life. You're seeing white, you're seeing black, you're seeing Asian, you're seeing everybody showing up at the Buju Banton concert. And that is what we would like to see happening in dancehall and reggae music, especially in North America. So that is the first thing. And when you look at the performance, for those of us who are coming from old school, you go into like a nightclub and you're spinning tracks and you're DJing over tracks. To me, that is not a tour. Like why am I going to pay like 200 Canadian dollars to go into a nightclub to see you sing over a track when I could just put in you know, go online and pull up your music and listen to it like that. You know, we want to see live bands, we want to see choreography, we want to see the artists show up in costumes and stuff like that, like back in the days when Shabba Rankin, Buju Banton, you never see these guys performing in anything that someone in the audience is wearing. You know, you don't just put on a jeans and a shirt and come and perform. No, costumes. We see choreography, backup singers, you know, and those are the things that are missing from the dancehall and the reggae space. So, you know, when you look and you saw like a Buju Banton selling out these major arenas in the US, and you see the light, camera, action, and you see the choreography, and you see the background singers, and you see him interacting with the band, you know, this is what dancehall, reggae music is missing. And my hope is that you know, like these artists that are, you know, emerging today, you know, like a Skilly Ben, like a Valiant, like a TJ, you know, would probably sit down and look at the Long Walk to Freedom tour and look at Buju Banton and say, you know what, this is what I want to do. I want to be able to sell out stadiums. When I'm going on tour, I don't want to be touring, you know, like as a dancehall artist or a reggae artist that's, you know, on the top of the game in reggae music, in dancehall music today. It should be like an insult to say you're going on a tour and you're going to a club. That's how you should feel. You should feel insulted if you're going to Canada, you're going to the UK, you're going to New York or Miami or Brooklyn, and you're performing in a club. You should be selling out arenas like, you know, 6,000, 12,000, 18,000. That's what you should aspire. So I'm hoping that, you know, artists that are, as I said, emerging, that are running the ground in Jamaica today will just look at the Long Walk to Freedom tour and say, my gosh, like, Buju Banton is not running the ground. You know, Buju Banton is a legend. Buju Banton is an artist that, you know, has been around for over 30 years, and he's selling out Barclays Center, he's selling out Air Canada Scotiabank Arena in Canada. That's what you should aspire to be. Yeah, so one of the things that I'm really hoping to see though, you know, I'm really hoping to see like Buju Banton take some of these young acts on tour with him. You know, I saw Nadine Sutherland and Morgan Heritage was on the last one, but I hope that he's able to take at least one or two of these young emerging dancehall or reggae singer on the tour with him, so that they can be on the stage with the best and they can learn from the best. So guys, let me know what you think in the comment section. How do you feel about Buju Banton selling out all these arenas, you know, across North America with the Long Walk to Freedom tour? And do you think there's any other Jamaicans that would be able to sell out a tour today? How do you feel about, you know, Buju Banton stage presence, the choreography, the backup singers? Do you think like that is missing from what a lot of the young acts are doing today? And do you think that us as paying customers going to concerts should demand more from these entertainers, that when we show up at a concert, we want to see costume, we want to see choreography, we want to see all of these stuff? Because whenever you go to like a Beyonce concert, you're going to see choreography, you're going to see dancing, you're going to see like set change and stuff like that. You're going to see costume change in one show. When you go to a Burna Boy concert, you're seeing performance, you're seeing backup singer, you're seeing choreography, you're seeing bands and everything. Should we be demanding that from our reggae and dancehall act? You know, we can't have guys at the top of their game, you know, charging. You know, I think the last time Popcorn came to Toronto, I think I heard he charged like 200,000 US, and that is crazy. You can't charge 200,000 US to put on a show and expect a promoter to pay 200,000 US for a show, and there's no choreography, there's no costume change, there's none of those things. That to me just don't seem right. So let me know in the comment section, which Jamaican act do you think would be able to pull off what Buju Banton is doing now? And just leave it in the comment section, and we will continue to talk in the comment section. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing content. And remember, peace. I'm out.